$1,000 maybe, but for you, I got it for $5. I'll even break even. I said, all right, I took it. Years later.
Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. That's what I be telling about right here, man. It's right here. All this guy got to talk, man. Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. I'm talking about Sammie the Bull, man. I mean, like, it's okay. You know, like, what I'm about to say, I'm about to just get real to it because this is going to be a real quick video. This is one of the guys I be talking about right here. This is what, it's all he got. It's all he got is in these war stories, these little old stories, these stories about shit that, I can understand, man. You ratted and snitched on the whole crew. But this all he got. That's all he got. That's all he got to say. That's all he got. He got a whole podcast of just of the shit that happened, man. And his little life stories and stuff like that, man. And you got people that get on here that watch it. For what? The guy ratted out everybody in his whole crew. If anything, man, he shouldn't be saying a goddamn thing right now. He shouldn't be here right now. There's a lot of shit that shouldn't be with Sammie the Bull. A.K.A. the Rat, Mr. Splinter. No matter what you said or however you get out of it, because he told on the whole family, Gotti and all them because of what? Emotions. He did. He got emotional about the fact that Gotti was talking about him. So he just, I'll tell you the whole shebang. Give me the bang. He did it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, okay, like, this tough cookie right here, huh? I can't even see it, man. I can't see it. Can't see no toughness and all that. I mean, now, I can understand, like, the shit that he went through when he was with him. Yeah, okay, you did all that. But when all that shit went down the drain, man, when you told on your whole posse, though, man. Now, if you would have went there, sat in there and did the Godfather thing, the Costa Nostra thing, whatever if you would have did that, then I would have been like, all right, you know what? Hey, Sammie the Bull was a dude. He went in there, took it like a man, got on, but nah. Got emotional. Gotti, he told, Gotti talked about me, so I felt, I figured, I'm going to just tell, I'll tell the whole shebang, I just fuck it, He got emotional, got in his feelings, and then got in his box, all the shit he done from Gotti and all the shit he done for the whole family, and, this guy got the nerve to do this. I took him and did this all. I mean, that's like some female shit, man. Like, for real, that's why when I see this, and I'm like, somebody was telling me about it, go over there and watch the channel. I don't want to watch nothing about no Sammie the Bull. I don't want to, that's like 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine got his own little channel. That's like he got his own podcast, and people going over there watching, like, no, ain't nothing valid with him, man. He was a tough cookie when he went down, but when he told and everything like that, all that shit went out the window, man. Sammie, ain't nobody want to hear that, man. You used to be a tough cookie. Now, I already know I wouldn't say nothing shit to you. I wouldn't do nothing around you, nigga. I wouldn't steal a candy bar around you, man. I don't even want to be in the same elevator, my nigga. Because you're told, and plus, that's what you do. Let me tell you something right now. If he wasn't ever told on Gotti, man, he would have told eventually. Shit. If he would never got caught up and Gotti got caught up and never would have said nothing. Just think about if Gotti would never did all that and ran his mouth and he got caught up anyway. He would have told anyway. Y'all ain't understand that? Sammie's a fucking rat, man. He would have told anyway. Regardless if he got mad at Gotti or regardless. Come on, talk to us, Sammie. What do you got? You want to go home or you want to go to jail? Tell us what you want. What's the problem? What's the deal? Tell us. All right, well, check it out. I won't fool him, and there it is. He would have told, man. Just because he told on Gotti, it was the right time, man. He was like, shit, and they had a big meeting. Told him, hey, you tell us on such and such, we get you out in 5 years. Man, that man was singing like a new bird. Come on, man. That's why I don't like watching none of them, because I put 2 P's and I put it all together, man. Let's get to the P's and carrots on this, man. I'm telling you. Man, you ain't got to listen. I'm going to make you listen. Sammie was going to rat anyway. It was going to happen. Just because he told on Gotti was doing all that and they just came right on time. And he was like, oh, well, I'm going to just put that. Nah, man, he was going to do that anyway. He didn't got jammed up. Gotti got jammed up. He did the talking. Come on, man. Sammie got that nigga Gotti out. He got Gotti out, John Gotti. All them times Gotti was getting out, the Teflon, every time he was getting out, Sammie was getting him out, threatening people and doing all kind of shit. Gotti wasn't doing shit. He was the head. Sammie was his underboss. He was doing everything for him. He was doing everything for him but feeding him. Literally, like putting a spoon in his mouth. But everything else, man, he was doing everything to keep the ship aboard. And he felt betrayed. When he felt like this guy didn't like him, I mean, it does. It's like a female, what he did was a female thing, like, he would talk about him like, man, I don't really like the guy, da-da-da. Women do that, like, I don't really like that nigga, I'm just getting him for his money, and, he ugly, da-da-da, and then what dude do? He get mad, and he try to get even, or he try to go, sabotage the whole situation. You know what I mean? Like, cause they did some girly shit, my nigga. You could have played it against. You could have for real, man. To keep it real, though, you could have had him set up. You could have had all kind of shit happen to Gotti, my nigga. You could have did that. You could have got him in a room to yourself. Choked him the fuck out. Disciplinary. Like, got rid of him. Like, hey. I mean, everything that you did, you didn't have to do. Because eventually, Gotti was going to go to jail or he was going to die in the streets. You didn't have to do all that. So your legacy, as far as like your tough cookie shit, nigga, went out the window. For real. And all them little stories you saying, man, ain't nothing comes to the sleep with a dream, man. Those are all past type shit. Every time I hear your stories, I fall asleep on them because they don't mean shit. They don't mean shit. Like if you was behind a sale or something like that and you got your little phone in there and snuck your phone in and you was locked up telling these stories, man, they would be a little bit more interesting. But nigga, you out. You told on infancy, nigga, you told. And the only reason because I'm too grown for that snitching shit. But here's the thing. If you listen to his videos, man, like he always, make it seem like he's just this tough individual. Like if I had to do it again, I would do it again. Yeah, that means if he had to tell again, he'll tell again. Subscribe to the channel. This is Kimi, Sammie the Bull. Man, nobody, you full of shit, nigga. Sammie full of shit, nigga. Sammie the Bull, bullshit. You on that bullshit, man. You over there telling that weird ass shit. Got everybody, and then you ain't no telling, man. And a lot of them stories, well, he's not here to talk about it. Yeah, I know he's not. So that's why you telling the story. If that nigga, if he was here to talk about it, he'd be like, goddamn, that boy lying like a motherfucker. Like you having the stories, man. I just can't believe him. Sammie, I'm not believing you, man. I can't believe you. I can't. I ain't smelling what you're selling. I can't, man. For real. And for me personally, man, I really wish I could smack the fuck out of you. Because I know now. Let me quit that, man. They ain't gonna do nothing but tell on me. Subscribe to the channel. This is Kimi, Sammie the Bull, man. Stop it. I want to hear none of them stories, man. And if anything, Gotti was he went out a gangster, man. He went out like the gang, you know, he did. You went out the telling, you at home and you still looking over your shoulder. You're a wuss, nigga. You're a wuss. Tucking your tail, nigga. That you ain't nothing, man. If anything, Gotti went out. So the person that you mad about, he still went out like a gangster. He still went out better than you. He still went out better than you. For real, nigga. You got a rat coming on that's your jacket? You want to go out like that? You want to go out like that? For real. You could have went out like Gotti. Had some shit going. Told your story in jail. Come on, man. I know you don't want to be there. That's what it is, man. Another thing, like, they always want to make their bed, but they don't want to lay in it, you know? That's another one, Sammie. He didn't want to make that. You know, he got all in it butt hurt because Gotti was talking shit on him, you know? Everybody talking shit about everybody, man. Got people that talking shit about me. I promise you. So? You should have put two and two together like, oh, he don't got enough balls to come to my face and say it. That's what he should have done. That's what you should have done. Like, he talk about everybody anyway. Hey, one thing about Gotti, I mean, when whoever's around him, he's going to talk about people, man. And when you notice that, I'm going to tell you something about when somebody talk about somebody. Because, like, I don't, usually when I get around people and they end up talking about it, I end up moving around. Or somebody come to me like, hey, man, have you heard? I don't care. I don't care. Because if I ain't heard from them, I don't want to hear it. Usually motherfuckers that talk shit behind people's back, trust me, they talk behind your back. So you over there kikiing and ha-ha with them and they laughing about somebody else. Trust me and just believe me. Trust me. Trust me. They talking about your ass too, nigga, when you not around. Kikiing that. Now go kiki that, you know? For real, man. That shit is wild. That shit is wicked, man. Man, I would never, Sammie the boy, I would never like read none of your books. I mean, I would never read none of your documentaries. I don't care. You know, I'm not on this. I'm too grown for the rat game. So, and all that snitching. Oh, quit all that snitching. I ain't on that. You hear me? I don't, you know, hey, if somebody did and made a crime, do what you got to do. I'm talking about on this level right here. Like, you know, you got street guys and you got, you know, you got civilians. You feel me? Civilians, yeah, they call the police. Yeah, that's what they do. You know, that's what they do. That's what I mean by like, I'm, you know, due to the fact I got kids and a family. But, you know, as you can tell, you see this vest? You know, so, hey, don't get it twisted. I'm on that type of level as far as, like, taking care of it and taking care of my family. But other than that, yeah, civilian over here, man. Civilian. And then he, you know, that's why I got on him because he ain't no civilian. He don't want to be a civilian. He ain't talking about no civilian shit, man. He still, if he had to do it again, he'll do it again. So that lets you know, I'm gonna get off here, man. Hey, youth, for the youngsters, man, y'all see what happens, right? You don't really have a gang out here, man. And then when somebody gets jammed up and shit like that, it's a done deal. Ain't no loyalty, man. You name one gang is loyalty. With behind bars loyalty, they don't got no choice. There's no gang out here that's loyalty. You see it on TV. I'm talking about like a gang that's really loyal to each other. You know what, Crips? What gangs like that? Ain't no loyalty, man. That's trapped. That's called brainwash, man. Extortion. A lot of them gang niggas be getting extorted, nigga. Like, hey, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You live in this neighborhood, you either gonna be a Crip, or we're gonna just shoot this shit up while your mama here. We're gonna take her out. Hey, we're gonna rape your mama. Well, y'all, is that your sister? Oh shit! Hey, cuz, look at this. Like I'm telling you, that's what it's about, nigga. It's extorting, nigga. Gangs wasn't about. I mean, you know, back in the day they was like on some fellow shit, but nowadays it's just a bunch of monkey see, monkey do. King me.